I am in a Motel 6. How did I get here, you ask? One, because of my parents, they paid for the room. And two, because of good old Rona. As you can see, I made myself very much at home. I have my pantry. I'm literally leaving tomorrow morning, so I have all my dirty dishes. Well, I clean them in the sink and then I put them in the bag. I had an upper respiratory infection, which is why there is a 1/8 bottle of NyQuil left on the counter, because I literally had it every night. I've been here since August 1st. I landed SFO August 1st, and then today is August 11th. I leave August 12th. So almost 14 days quarantine, but I got the corona test.
Do your best to relax and breathe. Don't squint up your face, just relax and breathe.
And it turned out I'm negative, so I'm okay to go home. But I have an upper respiratory infection because I did a doctor appointment over the phone, and for some reason they were able to identify that I had an upper respiratory infection, and they gave me medication, which is fine. So this is where I was the past tomorrow 12 days. I have this is the premium room, so don't get it twisted. I have my microwave. Oh, I forgot I have a crap ton of food. God bless my parents. I'm actually gonna eat some of these mangoes. Crap ton of food that my parents brought to me literally every day. They were bringing me like lunch and dinner. They weren't bringing me breakfast because I was jet lagged and I'd wake up at 2 p.m. every day. As you can see, my closet is very well organized. My shoes are everywhere. My mask, my $3 chains from Thailand before I got deported. Hold on, I'm gonna have a mango. This is where I slept. That's my drum pad. And this is where I worked on music. These are pills for my upper respiratory infection. You're looking at $61. Thank you, Pharmaceuticals of America. This one was actually the one I needed, which was $17, and for some reason this was like 40 something dollars. So that was kind of a shocker. Charged it on my card. But yeah. Are you ready for the story of how I got deported from Thailand? I'm only gonna say it once. My original plan was this: fly to Thailand, land in Bangkok, take an overnight bus to Chiang Mai to study Muay Thai for a month, then take a bus all the way down, catch a ferry, go to Koh Phangan to have myself a full moon party, then fly to Vietnam for 6 to 10 days to have pho, of course, then fly back to Bangkok, get a water gun, participate in my first Songkran, then end with finding myself within temples and rice fields in northern Thailand and possibly doing a meditation retreat. I would probably take a bus. So here's the bus. Here I am in northern Thailand. Then, after finding myself and becoming fully aware of who I am and having all of life's answers, I fly to the UK, volunteer to work at a hostel in exchange for food and lodging, and go busking in the streets of London. With time, I would find and meet the right people to achieve the dream of being a touring and successful singer-songwriter. Now let's reset and I'll go over what actually happened. I landed in Bangkok on March 15th, 2020, met a trio of girls on Koh San Road. We got drunk, and they invited me to an island in Thailand called Koh Tao. I said, F yeah, this is what the trip is about, no plan. So I scratched my entire itinerary because how often do 3 girls invite you to join them on an island? So the next day, we agreed to meet at my hostel to go to the train station together. I did my best attempt at being a vlogger, but apparently don't know what a Zoom function is. Took an overnight train to Suratani, took a ferry, there's the train, then took a ferry to Koh Tao. Once in Koh Tao, I stayed at a hostel for a week or so, met more new people. We all moved into an apartment building together, threw a party with loud music, had the Thai police raid our apartment and find weed, allowed them to take us in the bed of a truck to the police detention center, like we really had a choice, where we stayed for 24 hours and did urine tests. Mine was negative, of course, because I'm an angel. Then, 24 hours later, we were released with the understanding that we had 3 check-in dates at the same police station for signatures. Then, at the final signature, we got hit with a court date for July 15th. The day we got the news was June 5th. So literally in 1 month and 10 days, our court date came. We pleaded guilty, as recommended by literally everyone. I paid my 22,500 baht fine, then got sent to Bo Put police station, where I spent 10 days before moving to both of the immigration detention centers. Yes, I was lucky enough to see and sleep on the floors of both facilities for another 8 days, bringing a total of 17 nights and 18 days of sleeping on a jail floor, all ending with an escorted deportation to the airport, where I would fly back home to the good old US of A, where a punishment like this would never happen for a weed consumption charge given to someone who tested negative in their urine sample. So now what? Well, I'm unemployed because of Corona, so I moved back in with my parents, which leaves me with the only option of being a professional YouTuber. I'm having a superfruit. Superfruits are here to keep me healthy and get rid of my sore throat and mucus. Superfruits. Avocados. Thanks, Mom.